to this episode of Children's Church Online. It is great to be back with you. Great to be able to do some Bible teaching, which is really child friendly. So we're going to be doing a new section of teaching, which is all about Jesus and how he heals. And we're going to go through that in the Bible. So without further ado, we're going to go over to our teaching section. As I said at the introduction, this is going to all be a new section. So we've got 4 weeks about Jesus healing people. So we're going to have a look at some different stories in the Bible, which are in the New Testament. So today we're looking at a child-friendly version again. I'm actually going to be reading out of a youth version today. But you can actually find the book, chapter and verses which are coming up on screen for you now. I would suggest that if you're watching this with parent and carers, that they would be able to show you where this is and read it through for yourself. So you're really absorbing the story. So without further ado, I'm going to start reading the story. As soon as Jesus and his followers left the synagogue, they went with James and John to the home of Simon and Andrew. Simon's mother-in-law was sick in bed with a fever, and the people told Jesus about her. So Jesus went to her bed, took her hand and helped her up. The fever left her and she began serving them. That evening, after the sun went down, the people brought to Jesus all who were sick and had demons in them. The whole town gathered at the door. Jesus healed many who had different kinds of sicknesses, and he forced many demons to leave people. But he would not allow the demons to speak because they knew who he was. Early the next morning, while it was still dark, Jesus woke and left the house. He went to a lonely place where he prayed. Simon and his friends went to look for Jesus. When they found him, they said, "Everyone is looking for you." Jesus answered, "We should go to other towns around here so I can preach there too. That is the reason I came." So he went everywhere in Galilee, preaching in the synagogues and forcing out demons. Jesus, a man on a mission, a man sent by God, God's very own Son, here on earth, presenting the love that God has for us through Jesus, presenting his love and healing people and seeing people saved and set free from so many difficult things. I want us to have a look at our focus scripture, which is going to be with us for the next 4 weeks. It is this: let us keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, on whom our faith depends from beginning to end. And I want us to really keep our eyes fixed on Jesus and learn so much more about how he still heals and saves and has that ultimate power and love for us each and every day of the week. And now we're going to go over to our craft corner for a craft linked in with this teaching. Hi and welcome to Caroline's Craft Corner. It's great to be with you again, crafting away, doing all these different wonderful tasks. And today we've got a great one for you, which is linked in with the teaching. You're going to need your pens, your pencils, some white card if you've got it, and scissors, so assistance with younger children needed on this craft. Firstly, for this craft, we're going to take an A4 piece of card, so plain card if you've got it, fold it in half and cut it down the middle. Now you've got 2 pieces, you can put 1 piece aside. You might want to use that on a different craft. And you're going to draw a medicine bottle. So we've been talking about healing. So yeah, you can follow the design of mine, or you can maybe look on Google Images and find some different shapes, but just use a normal pencil and just draw it straight onto your piece of card. On your bottle of medicine, you can now put your label, because obviously sometimes medicines have a label, and on our label we want to put what we've learned. So I've put there Jesus our healer, and also the focus scripture which is coming up on screen for you now, and it says this: let us keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, on whom our faith depends from beginning to end. So there you have it. There's the basic drawing. What you can do from this stage also is put your artistic slant on it, should we say. So get decorating, use your pens, your pencils, you can even cut your design out. So I've finished my craft, so here it is. Ta-da! So what I've done, as you can see, I've just coloured it in a little bit more and highlighted a few different areas to make it look more like a bottle. And you can do similar to yours as well. But you can either keep it yourself, or maybe a challenge. Give it to someone who you know, someone who doesn't maybe know Jesus, or somebody who is struggling with something that they need healing, maybe something that they struggle with physically. We know from today's story that Jesus heals, and he still heals as well today. So let us be encouraged and have faith that Jesus heals. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Caroline's Craft Corner, also in conjunction with Children's Church Online, and I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.